Hello dear students, welcome back to your geometry class. My name is Faridullah Mazai and today we are going to cover circle. So dear students, before starting our new lessons, I want to have a short review on our previous lesson, which was Introduction to Conic Sections, which were included the definition of conic section, how does a conic section form, and what are conic sections. Dear students, as a definition we said that the intersecting of a plane with the conical surface of a cone is called conic section. Now, how does a conic section form? When a plane intersects a cone at different angles, conic sections will form. So, what are those conic sections? They are circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. Now, dear students, when a plane intersects a cone, which I draw in here, at an angle 90 degrees with its axis, an ellipse, a circle will form. Look at here. When I cut this cone like this, suppose this line is a plane. So in here the angle between this line and the axis of this cone is equal to 90 degrees. In this case, in here a circle will form. So if a plane intersects this cone like this at an angle less than 90 degrees, look at here. In here, the angle between the plane and the axis is less than 90 degrees. In this case, an ellipse will form. So, if a plane intersects this cone like this, in here you can see the plane is parallel with the generator of this cone. In this case, a parabola will form. So, if a plane intersects this cone at an angle less than alpha, a hyperbola will form. For example, look at here. In here you can see alpha is the angle between generator and the axis, and theta is the angle between the plane and the axis. In here, alpha, not alpha, theta is less than alpha. In this case, the shape which is forming here is a hyperbola. So dear students, now we are going to cover only one of these four conic sections, which is circle, and we will cover the rest three of them videos. So dear students, in plane geometry we studied that the set of all points which are equidistant from a fixed point is called circle. Look at here to this shape. In here, suppose in here we have a point A. All these points which I write in here have equal distance from this fixed point. So the shape which is forming here is called circle. In this shape, point A is called center of the circle, and this distance from A to each of these points is called radius, and we denote the radius by letter R, and this curve is called circumference of the circle. So dear students, as we know, analytic geometry says that every equation have a geometrical shape for itself, and every geometrical shape have an equation for itself. For example, look at here. I am going to write in here an equation. X plus 2y is equal to 2. It's an equation. Let's see that which shape is belong to this equation. So I am going to find x from this equation. X is equal to 2 minus 2y. So now I am going to give some values for x in here. Look at here, x, y. When I give minus 1 to the x, y will be, no, I'm going to give some values for y, minus 1. So when I give minus 1 to y, it will be 4, x will be 4. And now when I give 0 to the y, x will be 2. When I give 1 to y, x will be 0. So now in here, I am going to draw these points in coordinate plane. Look at here. Here we have 4 and minus 1. X is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. and y is minus 1, this minus 1. Another 2 and 0, x is 2 and y is 0. It means this point. Now in here x is 0 and y is equal to 1. X is 0, y is equal to 1. This point. Now I am going to connect these 3 points with each other. In here you can see a line is formed. So it means that this equation is belong to this line. Also we can say that this line is belong to this equation. So also circle is also a shape. So circle also have an equation for itself, which is like this: x minus a square plus y minus b square is equal to r square. Now from here we get this equation. Look at here. When I extend this line like this, in here a right triangle will form. So from the Pythagoras theorem we know that the sum of the square of these two sides is equal to hypotenuse, or r. We can say that when we square this side and add with the square of this side is equal to r square. Also you can write Pythagoras theorem in here. If you have a rectangle like this, a, b and c, a square plus b square is equal to hypotenuse square, which is c square. So now what's the distance of this place? So from here up to here we have x, and from here up to here we have a. So when I subtract a from x, the remaining part will be x minus a. The remaining part is the part which I am going to find it. So this part is x minus a. And in here also from origin up to here we have y, and from the origin up to center of the circle we have b. So this part is equal to y minus b. So now if I square this side, which is y minus b square, plus this side, which is x minus a square, is equal to r square. So you can see we get the equation of circle. This equation is called standard equation of a circle. So now I'm going to solve some example. In here we have 2 examples, and now I will solve it for you. Example number 1. Write the equation of the circle with the center minus 1 and 3 and the radius 2. So in here center is minus 1 and 3. It means that a is equal to minus 1 and b is equal to 3. So now let's write the standard equation in here. Our standard equation is x minus a square plus y minus b square is equal to r square. Also our r is equal to 2. Now I am going to put these values in here. So x minus, instead of a I am going to write minus 1 square plus y minus, instead of b I am going to write 3 square, is equal to, instead of r, 2 square. So x minus times minus 1 is equal to plus 1 square plus y minus 3 square is equal to 2 square or 4. This is the equation for this circle. Now second example, find the center and the radius of the circle, this. So in here at first I'm going to write this equation in here, x minus 1 over 2 square plus y plus 2 square is equal to 1 over 9. Now I am going to compare this equation with our standard equation, which is x minus a square plus y minus b square is equal to r square. So look at here. In here we have minus a. So minus a is equal to minus, in here we have minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2. Now I am going to divide both sides on minus 1. So a is equal to minus 1 over 2 divided by minus 1 is equal to 1 over 2. A is 1 over 2. For b, in here we have minus b. So minus b is equal to, in here we have plus 2 is equal to 2. Now again I'm going to divide both sides on minus 1. Minus b divided by minus 1 is equal to b, and 2 divided by minus 1 is equal to minus 2. This is our b. For r, in here we have r square and here we have 1 over 9. So r square is equal to 1 over 9. Now I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So square root of r square is equal to square root of 1 over 9. This goes with this one. R is equal to square root of 1 over 9 is equal to 1 over 3. So the question asks us the center and the radius of the circle. So the center is A and B. It means that 1 over 2 and minus 2. And the radius is R. Okay, dear students, this was the end of our today's lessons. Dear students, if you want to have a successful life, just study hard. See you soon. Goodbye.